Armistice Day, growing criticism of Trump WW1 no-show.
Here's a summary of the article.
A British minister has appeared to join growing criticism of U.S. President Donald Trump's decision to miss a memorial event on Saturday due to rain. Defense Minister Tobias Ellwood took an apparent swipe at the president on Twitter, saying, "Rain did not prevent our brave heroes from doing their job." The U.S. president is also opting to miss the Paris Peace Forum, which is run by his French counterpart Emmanuel Macron and starts on Sunday afternoon. The U.S. president also received backlash from Americans, like former diplomat Nicholas Burns, who said it was the leader's duty to honor their soldiers. Ben Rhodes, who served as a deputy national security advisor under former U.S. President Barack Obama, also hit back saying weather was not an excuse. The U.S. president is said to be going to another U.S. cemetery in a Paris suburb on Sunday. Last year, foggy weather caused similar security concerns which prevented Mr. Trump from visiting the demilitarized zone between North and South Korea.
This post received a score of 27,695, with an upvote ratio of 84%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
93-year-old Queen Elizabeth II has no qualms with attending several events honoring the day. By comparison, Trump doesn't even have the constitution of a 93-year-old woman.
She was at the cenotaph service this morning and is at a remembrance service tonight in Westminster Abbey. Also worth noting that the German president laid a wreath at the cenotaph this morning, which was a beautiful gesture. Meanwhile, Trump couldn't be asked visiting the graves of American war dead because it was raining. Edit: President, not Ambassador.
You are talking about Steinmeier, the President of Germany, head of state, not the German ambassador. Opening square bracket.
Ah yes. Got it mixed up.
Understandable, the concept of president being a representative role can be confusing to non-Germans. Some people don't even know there is a president, or they think the chancellor is the president.
I was one of these people. Appreciate the new info.
In a lot of European countries the president is a more ceremonial head of state, while the prime minister or chancellor is the major leader. This is particularly true in the systems that Eastern European countries adopted following the fall of communism. The US has a presidential system and France has one as well, but a lot of other Europeans have a semi-presidential or parliamentary systems, not to be confused with Westminster style but similar.
He mocked John McCain, a war hero, for being captured, and compared himself to a Gold Star family because he had made sacrifices by employing people. This is nothing new or unusual for him. He has no respect for anything or anyone except other dictators.
Didn't he call 80s his personal Vietnam because he managed to not catch any STDs, despite being a multiple-time draft dodger? Which I doubt, but still.
No, it's been thoroughly documented that he dodged the draw. Oh, you meant the STDs. Carry on.
To be fair, Trump was considered a sexually transmitted disease.
I'm so glad you mentioned he is commander-in-chief. God, I hate saying that. He is to honor the fallen. He is a piece of shit and how he represents USA is embarrassing.
How the GOP expects to get any more armed forces votes is beyond me.
If vets actually looked at who votes for what bills, they'd be horrified to see the GOP killing all the bills meant to benefit them. Edit: Guys, I'm not insulting vets, I'm a vet too and was in the Army for 8 years. I'm not just pulling this statement out of my ass. Almost everyone I knew in the Army was a Republican. Heck, I even got put on a shit detail because my platoon sergeant found out I was a Democrat and voted for Kerry, and everyone seemed to think that was an okay thing to do.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.